Y'all come on in, baby. Come on in. I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in. Come on.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the
Y'all come on in, baby.
Ooh, child. Hey, everybody, it's Wednesday night, and it's time for Our Point of View. You just want me out just there. Hey, everybody, it's time for Our Point of View. I hope y'all having an amazing Wednesday night, because I am. I've been sitting here for about an hour. I've been drinking. Okay. I got my Neil Sweet Red Blend. And it's time to get our gist for another Wednesday night, baby. Yes, indeed. Hey, Coco.
How you feeling?
We back, girl. I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
We back. We took a little break.
We took a little break because
now we back.
And people have things to do, you know, it's holiday season and stuff like that. Yes.
It's Mariah season.
It's holiday season.
Sorry,
no, it ain't.
sorry.
How y'all doing out there? Hey, Timothy. Hey, Dre. Hey, Twin. Who else is out there, child? Luther. What's going on, Luther? Martell, Lola, Travis, everybody. Thank y'all so much. Listen, they tried to block us on Facebook, so it's kind of like shaking stuff. So I have to reboot the Facebook. So y'all share the live. I need to sit higher. I feel like
I'm sitting kind of low.
Nice girl. A girl loses weight, and then I feel sunk up in the seat. Oh, there you
go.
Damn.
Oh,
much better. I felt so low, child. I felt low and mighty bad. You gotta bring the lights down.
Maybe, yeah.
A team
too high.
Are they? I don't know what they're doing, child. I don't know. But hey, everybody, I hope y'all had an amazing week. We have lost a pioneer in the industry. Her name was Irene Cara. I grew up watching this lady, and she played in one of my favorite movies, Fame, and Sister, and a whole bunch of other Sparkle, and they say she was really secluded. She got in her older age, and she stayed to herself. She didn't really like socialize with her neighbors and all that kind of stuff like that. And she was very scared of like COVID and catching COVID and stuff like that. But they don't even know the reason why she passed away. But she was very like to herself and stayed in her house. And, you know, the industry did her wrong, honey. And she went in that house and never came back. Hey, Corey. And so fly high and rest in power, Irene Cara. Also, and I forgot to put in a picture, we lost Cookie Tookie. And so, yeah, that's really like sad that she passed away. And I hope wherever she was in the time that she wasn't alone and she was in a good place in her life. And yeah, fly high cookie tookie. Me and Giselle, when she was like right in her like phase of like doing really bad. You know, me and Giselle, she came to Orlando and she was on her live feed, and me and Giselle called each other and we like, girl, let's go find her. And so we went and looked for her and we found her. We went to the hotel where she was at. She wasn't there, and we was getting ready to leave and she walked up. And so we was like, girl, we looking for you. And she's like, hey, you know how she was. And I'm recording. I'm going to have to find the video and post it again. But we sat in the room and we talked to her. And, you know, we went to go get something to eat. And then we told her we was going out that night. And I told her, well, okay, I'll come and do your makeup and stuff. And I bought her a dress and some hair. And I did her makeup. And we took her to the club. She had a really good time. And on the way back, she had asked me, do I know where to find some powder or whatever? You know, so I said, girl, no, but you know, girl, I can get you some weed, but I can't find you that, and I'm not getting you that. You want to go get you some weed? And so I went and got her something to eat again, and but I ain't giving no weed or nothing like that. But I talked to her like a couple of times after that, and then she blew up like after that, and yeah, so rest in power, Cookie Tookie. Also, where are we at? Oh, once again, December 14th, if you're in the Texas area and you're interested, you're a transgender man, woman, non-binary, straight acting, looking for the same, I don't know. But we're having a gender marker name change clinic here in Houston. And so I have paperwork if you need me to email you some paperwork to let you know everything that you need to get your name changed and your gender marker changed. Reach out to the Mahogany Project and Save Our Sisters Incorporated, Save Our Sisters United. I'm sorry. So that is December 14th. And also this weekend, 3 days from now, what's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days, I'll be competing for Queen.
what? I'll be competing for Queen. Baby, that was a bar.
Yes, I'll be competing for Queen in 3 days. I can't believe it, child. I'm so excited. Yeah. So that's what's gonna be going on in my life this weekend, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time. So if you, I hope to see you guys there. Wish me luck. I'm still taking donations. So if y'all want to send a girl a donation, you know, she still got payouts now. I got everything downstairs, but I still got payouts. So if you want to send a girl a good donation, that would be nice. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And but yeah, I'll be competing in 3 days. So I'm so excited. And this weekend, the past weekend, I performed at the World AIDS event in San Antonio. And I had a chance to perform with some wonderful entertainers. And they had the AIDS quilt there. I've never seen the AIDS quilt in person. And the AIDS quilt, where they are all the patchwork, it was like all around the building and stuff. So it was like really kind of like surreal to like see that. So it was a great night. Thank you to Gilbert and everyone who asked me to come down to perform for that. Also, there's the return of Sheena Divine Hawkins in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it is December 22nd or something. It's a flyer. There it is, 21st, with the House of Jewels. And so it's the return of Sheena Divine Hawkins. So if y'all in Atlanta, please check it out. Doors open at 8. Showtime is at 9. Admission is $25. And there's some other people that's going to be on the show. Who, what to say?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. No, not that, baby.
Oh, right here.
Yes. Celebrating the birthday of Monty St. James. A dance battle with Kavani Munn versus Traviani Munn. What? Would just remain as the dance assassin. Okay. Then Kenya Black as Kaya versus April Chanel as Trina. They're going to have free food, free open self-parking, and $5 house margaritas, and you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. So check out the House of Jewels.
That sounds cute.
Okay, sure. All right. And if y'all want to advertise with us here on Our Point of View, please hit me up in my inbox, and we will get you advertised here on Our Point of View. And if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe to Our Point of View. And shout out to Diego Black and the House of Jewels. I performed, I think, at the first one. So It's a great show. It's a good time. So if y'all haven't checked it out, please check it out and go on Atlanta and check those people out. It's time for our panelists. Let's bring in Dominique Sanchez. Ooh, girl. Yardburn. You muted, girl.
Oh, here I am. Hey, everybody.
There you are.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful Wednesday. Oh, my God. I don't feel like I'm going to the clan meeting like I did a couple of Wednesdays ago.
Yeah, it's a great Wednesday. It's a great Wednesday. It's a great Wednesday. You hear me? It's a great Wednesday.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Trent, the surgeon.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Mike,
you got some
microphone in
I got my
place.
mic.
It's
Check
red.
one, check
It's red.
And it's red, child, red.
Yeah, my mic sound nice.
Check one.
Okay. Anthony, you got your fan. All right, child. I want if y'all got y'all fans and y'all in New Orleans, I need y'all to bring y'all fans this weekend. I need y'all to clap, clap, clap. Hey, Lady Lady Fabian Sanchez.
Fabian.
Hey, Lady Fabian.
Fabian, one of my
Let's
favorites.
welcome in Neil Dupree. Hey, Neil.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
What's up, Neil?
Like, I ain't seen y'all in forever,
I
child.
know.
It's been 2 weeks. Has it been 2 weeks?
Yes,
I was off last week, but we was at a
y'all cut up too much. Y'all cut up too much that week before.
Who cut up?
All y'all. I mean, y'all.
No, they cut up.
it was rough.
child.
They are the ones that cut up.
That was a good week, Judge.
Baby.
That was a good week.
Yes, it is, Anthony.
They was all in Neil's, in the Trent inboxing, threading and stuff.
Girl, I was like, whoa, hold up.
I was like,
Hold up, Holiday.
we made it. Hey, Nikki Diamond.
What's
Baby.
up, Nikki? Shout out to Nikki.
Hey, Shine Bright.
Well, I'm hoping that we have another great show tonight. Who reflecting on us like that? Hey, Jariana. Somebody got some feedback. Oh, feedback.
Is that Trent with all that technology going on over there?
You know it is. He over there like he on CNN.
Yes.
But wait, y'all. You know, I have my good old nice booth with the dome in front of it and everything.
Yes.
I had told me feedback and all that stuff too. I unplugged her, threw her in the corner. She over there in the corner. I'm on nothing right now. I'm in completely nothing. Do you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Hello. Yeah, I know. Yeah, listen. It is what it is. I want y'all to share the live. Please share the live. Click like, click share. Give us hearts and all that kind of stuff like that.
All the good shit.
I want y'all to know that Georgia have done us good. It's time for some hot topics. Oh, before I go to hot topics, y'all been all right though? Y'all been good?
Yeah.
We've been great.
Yes. I'll be in New Orleans this weekend.
Oh, for real? Okay, Sigmund. I need to send you a fan.
Yeah, you didn't put the Cash App up.
I need you.
No, you didn't. You didn't put the Cash App up. You know, people want to donate to the last minute.
Okay.
Put it up.
Trust me, it needs to go up because I got payouts. And listen, these people want their money. Whether I want or not, they're gonna say, "Baby, we came down here with you. we came to do a job, and I don't want you to have to talk about yourself when you come back to our point of view the next week."
Because you know they'll make a post.
Baby, listen. I'm telling you, so I won't cross all my T's and dot my I's. And if y'all want to cross them and help me dot them, please send me a cash Bitch, I'm telling you.
Because we're gonna have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Hey, John from Puerto Rico.
Definitely gonna have to talk about it. And guess what? In talking about it,
Woo! There you go. It started.
As I was pouring my drink, y'all almost made me drop my bottle. But listen, yeah, we're gonna have to talk about win, lose, draw. But I'll say the same win, and I'm saying win. Yeah, I don't want to talk bad. I don't want nobody to have to talk talk bad about me either, so I'm gonna cross
You
my
don't have to
teeth.
talk about yourself.
I don't want to talk bad about myself, so I'm gonna cross my teeth and dot my eyes. Because y'all know we say even if it's us, I'm gonna call you single. Yeah, even if it's even if it's us. Hold on. I feel Puerto Rican. Somebody from Puerto Rico out here.
Yeah, John.
Yeah, I feel Puerto Rican. And this had that cash up here went off. I was knock my wig off, bitch. It's time for hot topics, y'all. Look, Georgia has done us good. Georgia has done us good. We got us a good win, y'all. We still running things. The Warnock has won. I don't know what, baby. Hello. There you go. Sitting up. I don't know what they thought. Atlanta, y'all did it. Y'all showed out.
They sure did.
Did you vote in?
Atlanta.
I voted. I voted early. Then yesterday I went to go take my child to go vote.
Nice.
So yeah, and I went to church on Sunday to go see a Warnock seat.
Did you speak well? Was it nice?
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something. I'm so glad he won because I was getting so many text messages from politicians telling me to get up and go vote. So I had to go vote. I don't know how nobody in Georgia didn't get up and go vote. They made you.
Baby, hello, because they would tell your phone up. How you got my number?
Whoa.
How you got my number? I don't even like
How you get my number?
Now I want to text me now. You know I ain't gonna vote for you. Now how you get my number?
Thank you, George. I know that's right, Dre.
Yeah. Thank you, George. I don't even understand why we had to have a runoff anyway. They had a video of Herschel Walker saying something about what was it?
About the vampires?
The vampires and the werewolf.
Not the vampires and the werewolves. He didn't know what something was.
When he said erection.
Oh, he said a lot of stupid stuff then.
He didn't know what pronouns were, right? Or something like that.
Something about the pronouns, yes.
Mm.
It was something pronouns, yes. He didn't know about the pronouns. I was like, what? So how in the hell did we even have to come to this? I'm just like, come on now.
But you know what it boils down to? I was telling somebody earlier, like, how do you even get that close?
That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing. People don't care who the person is. They're going to just vote Republican. They don't care. They're just going to stay loyal to whoever they loyal to. Just like when people like be loving their favorite artists and stuff, they can do whatever, and they always going to take up for them. Or you got that friend that's going to like to uphold their friends and they wrong and stuff. They just
doing that in politics.
They do it in politics too.
Yes.
The Republicans uphold their own.
And the thing is, if I ran for government in capacity, I would run as Republican.
Good. That's so good.
Because Republicans, you can kill your mama, you can shoot a police officer, you can do whatever you want to, and they still gonna back you. They're gonna find a way to support you no matter what.
Yeah.
Democrats, we have a bad hair day, and they're like, oh no, she look a mess. I ain't voting for her.
Stacey Abrams, you too butch. I'm not voting for you. That's what they gave me.
Yeah, we love Stacey. Stacey, will you do it again?
Stacey said she ain't fooling with y'all.
Honey, at least not in Georgia.
Come on down here.
I have two friends two colleagues who are Black women who both of them told me yesterday that they voted for Warnock in the first election, but Brian Kemp, like both of them didn't vote for Stacey, but they voted for Warnock.
Only because.
But Black women will do that to each other. Well, not all, but there are some of them that don't want to see the advancement of another Black woman.
And that's crazy.
I mean, that's just really where it is. And then not to mention, she's also, not somebody that's trying to be a fashionista, wearing long hair and all painted up and all that kind of stuff. She's just who she is. And she's just a very intelligent Black woman. And so, they don't want to promote that. But if it was some foolishness and her talk about some stupid stuff,
all she needed was a wig and some baby hair. She would have won.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
25mm lashes. She would have won.
They always preach uplifting Black women, and when we have something like that, you know, a person like her, they're not doing the right thing. A highly intelligent Black woman.
Yeah.
You know, so
right,
that's
Black church
for your community. You know, and you want to see another Black woman succeed.
Right.
Well, we would hope that that's what we would want for our people. But you know, some people want more for our people than we want for ourselves. So,
right.
But we got Warnock in, and we are still in control of the Senate. So, thank y'all for that.
Congratulations, Warnock.
Yes, congratulations, Warnock. They have brought charges to Dejanay Jackson for Shanquilla's death in what were they at?
Mexico.
In Mexico, and I think she was the girl that had the fight.
That was fighting her, yes.
In the video.
Correct.
Down there singing like a bird.
Ooh, she telling on everybody.
And everybody involved should go.
I don't blame
her. Especially the guy that was filming.
Get all
who was saying fight back?
Yes.
That was supposed to be her best friend, supposedly. He was supposed to be her best friend. And from what they were saying was that she was in the bed. Whoa. And they went and woke her up for this.
To beat her ass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. That she was in the bed asleep. That's why she was naked. Because she slept naked.
But why though? But why did they fight her though?
They never said even why that, why it was never said why.
Probably jealousy though.
Jealousy, because she what they said she had on $17,000 in cash.
Whoa.
With her on the trip, and so that's what they had. And I think she paid for. I think they said that she paid for the villa they were staying in, and all this other kind of stuff. So it's probably a jealousy thing.
Yeah.
The first day they got there.
My friend of mine, Kelly Price. No, she did worse than that friend did, Kelly.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
That is crazy. You really got to be cognizant of who you're going out of town with. You really got to look around your friends group and really pay attention to the people you're hanging with and how they feel about you. It'll come out, and when they joking around you, when they saying the thing, it'll come out. Be careful who you go out of this country with or trust to sleep around, anything. You know what I'm saying? People are jealous for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so fucked up. And I hope they get life.
Yeah, because they did not deserve that.
But they said that prison she in ain't no joke.
Oh, baby, wherever she is over there.
They said the biggest drug dealers and drug traffickers, they're all in this jail she in.
Oh, shit. Is there El Chapo
there? Okay, El Chapo.
Is El Chapo there?
They said that she is in for a rude awakening down there.
Wow, it's sick. That's sick. Pay attention to your friends. Don't take drinks from them. When people bring you drinks and shit, go with them to get your drink from the bar.
That's not sending everybody to the bar to go get you a drink because they say you want a drink.
I'm telling you, people will fuck you up. You didn't even know hated you. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
All in other clubs and
shout out to Portia Paris.
Right. So in other news, Kirstie Alley from his show Cheers and all the other things. She has passed away at 71 years old. She had cancer, and it was just a recent diagnosis also that she found out, huh? Yeah, we can. And so everybody was like, rest in peace, Kirstie Alley and all that kind of stuff like that. But then there are some people that was against like her people saying rest in peace, Kirstie Alley, because she's a Trump supporter, and she allegedly, because I don't know, I've never seen it for myself. She didn't like the LGBT community. So I've never seen that. I haven't seen that what she said about that. I don't follow on Twitter. I don't do all that. But as I was growing up, you know, she was on Cheers, and I liked on Cheers. She was in a lot of shows that I watched growing up. So, you know, R.I.P. Kirstie Alley. You was a Trump supporter. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, rest in peace.
You know,
take your rest, girl.
Yeah.
She had the feelings to support who she want to support.
And of course she's gonna be a Trump supporter. She a woman with money.
Yeah.
That's her tax bracket. You know what I'm saying?
That's her tax bracket.
So of course she's gonna be a Trump supporter. So they made like all these. Everybody was like, I can't believe y'all are RIPing her, and she was a Trump supporter, and this, that, and the other. And Alicia Markstone made a post about it, and she had put the post up. She was not a good person, and she promoted hate. She deserves no pity from me. That's how I feel. I've lost way too many brothers and sisters to hate promoted violence. Nothing like a cis masculine gay man that blend in with normal men to seem to know what the other part of their LGBTQIA go through. Maybe if you stood for us as much as you stand for a dead actress that openly disliked anything about us, we wouldn't have to go through as much as we do. So that was a response to something that somebody had said to her about her post about Kirstie Alley. But RIP to, you know, you know, want to, you know, people say she didn't like black people. The nigga said she didn't like black people. I never encountered the woman. You know, I was just liked what she produced to me as, you know, her art. And so, how do y'all feel about that, Dominique?
Well, I was just going to say before I go get me a glass of wine, was just that there are some people in the gay community that are just as hateful against other gay people. So there you have it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my thing is we all have things that we do that are ugly, that are wrong, that you do to people of other walks of life. So if you have no flaws, then, you know, by all means, stand in judgment. But I mean, if you can't, then child, you know, hey.
Shout out to BJ.
I mean, that's just how I feel about it. You know, I don't, you know, I've said some ugly stuff about some people, and people probably wouldn't want you to RIP me either. But that, you know, so whatever. Honey, we always want. I don't know. People just make me sick sometimes.
Are they gonna be in a pot of stew with you?
Oh, that I was gonna chop that one woman up in, and I know that was so country as hell for me.
Yeah, that took me out. What did you tell her, girl? One more time, please.
I had told her she wanted beef with me, and I was gonna cook her a pasta.
Yo, that shit was so funny. I said,
I was so irritated that night. Girl,
the stew took me out.
Child, Neil, how you feel about that the RIP thing? And
it was all new to me. I didn't know it until she passed and people started saying it. I didn't even know she was that old. Like, I'm like, bitch, I'm getting old. If she was 71 years old, I'm like, I can remember her from my childhood, so I didn't think she was that old.
Try.
I didn't think she was that old. It was like 71. So okay, then it's about time. It's about time. We promised 70. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is a gift.
But and it's so funny there because I think I did. I was like, oh, but damn, she was like 30-some years old. Oh wow, okay. Well, then because when I encountered her was on Cheers, and you know, then after it was Look Who's Talking and all that kind of stuff like that.
Countless Weight Watchers commercials.
And yeah, but then they said when she came into the business, she was 30 years old. She was 31 years old then.
Oh,
she came in late. Okay.
And she probably was lying about her age back then.
So yeah, she was.
What's wrong with people RIPing anybody? Okay, if we spiritual and we're Christians, you know, we go back to when they put Jesus on the cross. Okay, he had the two people beside him who was thieves and whatever. He asked God to forgive them, and the people who put him up on the cross, he said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do. We're so quick to condemn somebody. We don't know how this lady was raised. You ain't born hateful. You ain't born prejudiced. That shit is taught. So we don't know what she went through. She back in an era when, like I always say, when they first started making cars, they had just graduated from a horse and buggy. You know what I'm saying? So they just the way they felt back then. Her soul ain't got shit to do with mine, and whatever she did in life ain't gonna get me in heaven, hell, or nothing else. Rest in peace, Kristen motherfucking Allen. Is that her name?
Yeah, Kurt.
Kirsten fucking Allen. Take your goddamn rest. You ain't got to worry about with black people no more. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. You ain't got to worry about losing no weight. You ain't got to worry about.
You ain't got to worry about voting for Trump.
You ain't got to worry about they gonna reboot your old shows or nothing. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Holding their, put them in syndication so your children can get paid. Okay.
That's it.
No, that's what it is. So rest in peace, Kirsten Allen. We always talk about increasing national pageant packages, and so the Mr. USA, they have increased their package for Mr. USA and Mr. USA at large. When Charles Glenn Hensley, I guess this is Scott, I'm assuming, because I don't know. Charles, Scott, and Darian Ford decided to take over Mr. Gay USA and Mr. Gay USA at large. They emphasized the desire for growth in the system, part of the growth in realizing where we could make needed improvements that will benefit our contestants and future title holders, as we've seen over the years. Male drag entertainment and impersonation growing stronger than as ever, as well as more creative and entertaining. We will feel that our prize package at Mr. Gay USA should reflect just that. We hope that the change reflects our love and passion for the male lead, entertainment. We are pleased to announce the increase in both divisions' national competition. Mr. Gay USA package will get $4,000, $3,000 the night of, and $1,000 at the step down, the national sash and medallion. You can go to the next one, Jeff. You can go to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Flight, transportation, and national, $100 per diem allowance for each national walk attended.
Oh.
And the first alternate get $800, second alternate $400. The at-large package is $2,000, $1,000 night of, and $1,000 at step down, sash medallion, photo shoot with T.O., hotel, flight, transportation, and nationals, $100 per diem allowance for each national walk. First option is $600, second option is $300. So, yeah, and so I guess they got an increase in pay, so that's good. So congratulations to US of A.
That's right.
Congratulations.
I'm sure they appreciate that. Now I know if they like me, when they announced they're giving away $10,000 at Glamour, and I only want $1,000. Y'all owe me some money.
Oh, you want back pay?
Back pay, baby. Back pay.
Back pay. Congratulations to them.
Nice seeing you too, Marcy. Marcy was in the building Monday night at the show. Nice seeing you there.
Yes.
I forgot Stasha's give back was Monday. How was
she had to give back. It was great. It was a lot of entertainers. So I ended up leaving because I had got a little wasted a little bit. But I had to go home. But it was a good show. So the part I was there. Remy Ma was in the building.
Oh.
Yeah. Remy Ma was in the building.
I like Remy Ma.
Yeah. So congratulations to Stasha, and thanks to everybody who performed and gave their time to participate in the show. So Balenciaga is in the news for their holiday campaign. They had a teddy bear dressed in bondage with a little baby, and so that's the teddy bear, and that's the ad. So they were saying that it was the campaign, the gift collection campaign featured children with plush bear bags dressed in what some of label BDSM inside. Our plush bear bags and our gift collection should not have been featured with children. This was wrong. So, yeah, they under backlash. Why would make them put the? I know whoever did that ad is fired. Person.
Well, I'm sure it went through the approval of a lot of people
Yeah,
before it got to that point. So
I agree.
Somebody
So
fight.
they're getting backlash
Nah.
from it, but several people approved that.
But why the Bears got that on anyway?
Well, I
What
like
were
my
they
Bears. I like my
promoting?
Bears with lace on it. I like my Bears with leather and lace on it.
We're not talking about real people. We're talking about those.
Yeah,
customers.
okay. You talking about
We know
stuff
you
that,
like the whips and chains, but we talking about those toys.
you know,
They
so,
run you.
so everybody's talking about how they you know, certain people's on the thing. I wish I would have put the video up. The child had said he was getting rid of all his Balenciagas.
Melissa knockoff.
Baby, he said, that's all I wear is Balenciagas. This Balenciaga. I'm more than your than Balenciaga. And as a matter of fact, a pair of Balenciagas came in today. What are these? Balenciagas. They was in a bag.
Yeah.
And he had ripped open the bag.
Yes.
They was in another.
And it said
Balenciagas don't
Balenciaga
come.
Paris.
And it said what?
Balenciaga Paris.
Oh, his little outfit.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Balenciagas though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that.
So then I seen a video of them saying Balenciaga. Balenciaga had a 50% off sale. I didn't catch it. Then Burners was looking for it.
What?
So I don't know what's going on with Balenciaga, but you know they was wrong for that too.
That was.
They
Child,
was.
that is crazy.
I don't think nothing gonna happen to it. Child. Y'all still gonna wear. Y'all still gonna buy. Y'all still gonna go.
Still
Y'all
can't afford it.
Store with it. Maybe when y'all run out the store with it, now they won't chase y'all.
Right.
Right, right.
You know, they just like you can just casually walk. You ain't gotta run.
I ain't wear
Right.
that shit no way. I ain't no label whore. I don't wear this shit no way.
Child.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about this. The aftermath of the girls' cat fight a couple of weeks ago. They had memes, they had TikTok, they had all the things about Joan Jillian and Fonda LaFemme's fight. Look, they done made Thanksgiving memes and all that. So it was a little video clip that I want to show
Marcy,
you.
you can afford it.
And I'm gonna play this for y'all. We're gonna come back and talk.
She treat me like a bitch. She insulted me with words. She deserves what she got. We are trans, and that's the way we deal with shit. Now you happy? You can shut up. She physically assaulted me, and I'm calling the police. Don't call the police.
Marcy, you got plenty of money.
That was so hilarious for me.
And I bet you that was Dina's idea. Because she done got painted for the whole gig and everything. That was Dina's idea.
If I tell you I holler. But I just want to know, like, you know, they really like it really became like a big deal about that fight, you know, for us to, you know, we discussed a lot of stuff even on here, but it became a big deal for like a couple of days, and people fell out with people. They done lost friends behind it and all that kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, how did we talk about a lot of fights and stuff like that, but how did this particular fight or altercation become so and made such a big deal about it? People making posts about me, laughing at it and stuff like that. It's got to be this trans on trans stuff and this.
Is it because it was trans on trans?
Huh?
Is it because it was trans on trans?
That's what I want to like.
No, I don't saw trans girls fight. Forever. I've seen trans girls fight.
So what made this fight such a big deal? Was it because it was a pretty girl?
I think that it was because it was two people that people really liked, and one was white and one was not. Because had this been two black girls, it wouldn't have been this big of a story. They just would have said, "Look at them hood rats getting into it," and it would have been all it was.
Story too.
Huh?
It would have been a different story too. It probably
Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have.
You know. So and it definitely was wrong. I don't know. Everybody was wrong. I
heard about a situation when one trans girl threw a cup of piss in another trans girl's face. I ain't gonna tell that story though.
What?
Yeah. You know
Are
about
you
Chanel.
are you talking about at Atlanta Live back in the day?
Somebody threw pee on somebody in their face.
I know
That
allegedly.
story.
No, Coco Hunter,
Talking about
allegedly.
that story.
No,
I was there. I was there. Enough.
no, ain't no allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly.
Yes.
It happened.
They shorty.
Who did this?
You did. Coco talking about was it hot piss?
Oh,
Was it warm?
ooh, the fact that it was pee at all, but who if it had been warm? Oh my God. That mean it would have been fresh.
They said it was freshly pissed out.
Yes.
Bring it with you, or did you go in there and just freshly pee?
Ooh, and just imagine some of it got in your
I have a
mouth.
little pee on my phone at the time.
No, Martell, we're not telling that story.
But you know, I didn't understand that, you know, and I once it's like, ask what y'all thought about it. You know, it's crazy to me.
It was not Nicole.
Oh my God.
What
No, it
happened?
wasn't Nicole. It wasn't Nicole. It was not Nicole.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this Diamond. This Diamond Castine. I believe that too. I was going to say that too, because it was at the prestigious Baton Showdown, which is in direct association with Continental, where everything seems so perfect and grand, and they don't think nothing should ever happen there. So
and Continental girls don't do that.
Yeah.
Continental this and Continental that.
Right.
Continental is a name, and everybody that won the pageant is human.
That's it.
Child.
That's it.
Everybody have emotions, everybody have feelings, everybody have a life, everybody live their own life, everybody have different personalities. Continental is not the same.
Diego.
No, everybody ain't the same.
Okay.
So when they get to saying Continental don't know who, because evidently some do, and I know some gangsters that have won Continental.
No.
What's up, Terry Williams?
Terry Williams. When Terry Williams got into it, Tanisha, I bark about Tanisha. I ain't say a goddamn word. I ain't find no bitch, no titties that goddamn big and voice that deep. I called all my sisters, bro. I said, y'all back down. Back down.
My sister gave her tied up with a broken arm.
She just whooped the hood.
She said she was moving furniture. That's what she said. Okay, and that's what we're gonna stick with. But my sister said she was moving furniture. That's what we're gonna stick with. But so stop. Just because it's Continental and the pageant is grandeur, all pageants are grandeur.
Mm-hmm.
But stop holding people to them standards that is not there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and that's people come up with those standards and stop expecting people to live up to these false standards that you put people on. Child, don't put me on the standard.
And mind you think it's all there until you get in it. And then when you're in it, you see all the other stuff, and then you're like, oh, child, it ain't what I thought it was going to be. But you make your reign what you want it to be because it's how you are reigning as a king or queen. It ain't about the Continental name. It's about you.
But he designed that system to be on a pedestal. I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, yeah.
This girl is standing on a pedestal, and they have put that pageant on a pedestal for years. So when something bad happen there, you'd be like, whoa. Just like when I talked about the dressing room conditions one time, everybody was so shocked. A lot of people were shocked who's never experienced that because they're, oh, no, not there. You know what I'm saying? So they put that pageant on a pedestal. So, but they human, like you said, human just like everybody else.
Child.
Yeah, it's human. And they do put it on a pedestal. And my reign was amazing. I had one that was one of the best reigns I've ever had. My reign was great. So it's all about how you make your reign.
What you make, right.
They made such a big deal about it, and they say Continental. Neither one of them have won.
But they was in line, though. They was in line.
Baby, guess what? People was in line to do a lot of things.
She's still going to win.
Neither one of them have won yet.
That's Tanisha's trophy.
They have not won yet. They work at the baton. Just because you work at the baton does not make you Continental. Sherry Payne has worked up a year.
Sherry should have won when they nothing.
Yeah,
but,
she should have. But
Chevelle, so when they be holding their continental seeds up, do you hold it this way or this way?
When you hold your what?
Some of us said.
When you hold your what?
If you want to cut yourself that way, you want to step backwards.
I agree, BJ.
Because when you write from left.
I was like, what is going on today? They like,
it was Chanel's.
Y'all silly.
What? It's an S. You go to hell, Neil. They say the Caesar's giving cocktails.
Who is Tony then?
Anthony Weaver was in the news recently a couple of weeks ago, and it was because Paula from New Orleans had made a post about an experience her daughter or granddaughter had, and so she made the post about that, and then Anthony Weaver. This is the thing. I was waiting on it to pop up while I was, you know. So this is a post. It's a lot. So I know y'all can go on and read, but
Get them a synopsis, girl.
I put it there. She said this lady paid for a full sportswear. Paid in full for a sportswear, $500 to $600. Evidently, she didn't get it. Still not have the item. She paid for it, knowing that her competition is in 2 weeks. Still no items or whatever. So I'm gonna leave this up here since y'all can still see it. So this thank you, Savannah. So once again, we're dealing with Anthony Weaver, who does amazing work. And so this young lady reached out to him to go get her outfit done, and things happen, and whatever happened, she didn't get it. Okay. Anthony Weaver made a post. I know. I hear you clicking. There's Anthony Weaver post. So, in synopsis of this, Anthony Weaver say, he be busy and things like that, and you know what you're dealing with when you come to me. Basically. You done heard the things or whatever. He's never said that he was professional. He said that in there. He never said that he I know y'all can't read it, but guess what? I'm sure it's still up.
Shout out to Paris.
I'm sure it's still up on his page. But so then after all of that was said and done, Paula made another post, and she apologized to him for making the post. And she said she's sorry for real. So I don't know what transpired, but I guess she was. They did have some other comments and posts and stuff like that, but I guess she probably seen it from his side. I don't know.
But she just commented that she paid in full and still no product. She just put that in the comments.
Oh, the girl that got who it was.
Paula just did.
Oh.
Paula just said there's a lot said and unsaid, but the point is she paid in full and received no product.
And see,
Thank you, Savannah.
And my thing is to that that was a fault right there. You sent him a deposit. Don't pay it in full, because guess what? You taking a chance at going to him because you already know the situations from before. Now I ain't saying that it could have happened, but it did happen. So when you go to this person, you know what you're dealing with already. You know what I'm saying? So if you want him, do him 6 months before you pay him. If you know you're gonna
and like Trent said, I think Trent said it last week. Stop telling people what you're getting ready for. Just tell them I need this.
Mm-hmm.
I need this, and that's all you need to know. You don't need to know what it's for. I just need this made.
But my thing is, why would you even take the chance?
Yeah.
And then you pay them in full.
Yeah.
Everybody hoping that it's not them.
I'm thinking, you pay, because some people think you pay them in full and that'll make the move faster.
She said she apologized because it wasn't her items, and she shouldn't have. She said I shouldn't have.
She should have let her daughter
Spoken
speak
on
for
her
herself.
daughter's behalf. She should have let her daughter speak for herself. I think that's what she was
Oh,
apologizing.
he's supposed to be her father.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
So that's why
that makes it worse, then.
Yeah. No, Daddy, we can just fell out.
Yes. Yes.
Daddy, we done, go back to the question. Somebody had a question.
So somebody had a question. We see this type of situations all the time. How do we hold these people accountable?
What you mean? How we hold them accountable? You know, we see that you hold them accountable, but not supporting it. Find you another way. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get mad when they do it to you. Because what makes you exempt? And you know this is the type of reputation that they have.
And I'm gonna tell you something. You can't get caught up in the fact too, where he's never done it to me yet. Okay. I don't know if y'all remember when Neo outed Savannah, but for many years Savannah had never got Neo. But Neo didn't understand that he was no different than anybody else. And you will learn that once you keep dealing with these same people. If they have these type of reputations, your reputation precedes you. It almost tells who you are. When they say, hey, Trent, let Trent paint you. I don't want people to say, oh, he ain't never on time. And girl, he don't do this. No, I want my name clear on that so that I keep it business. But I couldn't have lasted in my side of this business this long and on this level if I didn't live up to my standards of what I said I do for a living and keep the quality at what it needed to be. Y'all see this stuff. Y'all see these articles. Y'all see these ads. Why are y'all keep using these people? No, I don't feel sorry. I don't. Because it's a gamble. You're taking a chance. Just like you go to the casino. Just because you go with $100 don't mean you're coming back with 5. You may come back with 9. And that's just what it is. Y'all got to stop utilizing. Do your research when you spend your hard-earned money. Do your research on people. You know, before I could even get in my union that I'm in for the makeup artists and hairstylist unit, we got to get letters of recommendation for them to even see us. Let somebody recommend somebody great for y'all. Stop doing this. We ain't gonna keep on reporting on y'all losing y'all goddamn money. We ain't gonna keep on. No, y'all going and y'all knowing this. It's a possibility, a 75% chance that this is gonna happen.
Right.
So because you're not in that 25% percentile, don't even out them. Don't out them because y'all gonna keep going. Y'all gonna keep going.
And then, you know, because I just don't understand like how, if you know the reputation is that you would like go, but like she said, that was supposed to be his daddy, and she thought she was exempt. But guess what? So was Savannah. Savannah was Neo's daddy, you know.
Yeah.
So you ain't exempt either. But then, you know, when you find
Savannah couldn't make my bed up, let alone make me some.
You know what?
He couldn't make up my bed.
There's some more wine with my name
He couldn't
on
make
it.
my bed up. Make me some.
And like and you know, you said like, you know, Savannah have always like I'm one of the ones. Savannah has always done me right, but she got me one time, and I stopped working with Savannah. Yeah. Savannah had to prove herself to me in order for me to go back to Savannah.
Yeah.
And we was living in the same apartment. I can go knock on your door, and once you burn me, it was a wrap. So okay, but you had to prove yourself to me in order for me to go back to you. So now, when you burn me again, okay, girl, we done. But I'm not gonna go to somebody that I know is a burner.
When they give you them crackish prices, I don't want you to do that for me that cheap. I'm gonna go somewhere else. You know they ain't gonna make it.
So
you know they're not gonna finish it.
Yeah, can't do it. But you know, I hope you know y'all learn, you know, from this experience from these people that we talk about. But we're not gonna keep. We're not, and mind you, we're not even here bashing Anthony.
No, we're not.
Because at this
Because
point,
at this point, it's on y'all. Y'all the fools now.
Yeah.
So,
And mind you, I think his stuff is secret. I would love something from him, but I know, I can't. Somebody can do it, and I'm gonna stick with my designer because Jamie does.
That's right, Diego. He could.
Jamie Booker does me lovely. If y'all want a Booker, she out of Cleveland.
I've heard great things about Jamie.
She'll come to your city and sow her life away.
That's what I've heard. They said cook a pot of greens and some cabbage and stuff.
And y'all say why y'all don't knock their heads off and do all this stuff. No one wants a charge. No one wants to go to jail. No one won't have to pay lawyer fees. No one won't have to get bonded out of jail because that's what's going to happen. If you're that angry when you get hold to one of the motherfuckers, you're going to take their fucking face off. And then you go facing some shit and now you in deeper trouble. Now you paying for shit that wasn't even in your budget. So now we can't go knock their ass off.
Because getting that money back you done gave him to put on your lawyer.
Yeah,
right.
But I do think it does serve a purpose by putting it out there so that people would know your story with this person. So it's like your Yelp review, and this person's Yelp review is not great.
Okay.
When it comes to delivering.
I get that.
But I wouldn't want nobody to fight nobody though. Not over that.
I don't want that neither.
Yeah.
I love Carmen do my showgirl stuff. Yeah. So and when I work with people, I try to work and stick with people that I know and that works for me, and I try to work with the same people. Because that's who I'm working with. If I get a designer that I know to come along and I know I can trust and we can work, then I start working with them. But like once I get a relationship with somebody and they know me and know what I like, okay, that's who I'm going. That's who I'm going with. That's who I'm sticking with. So be mindful and cognizant of who you hire.
Yes, ma'am.
Read Johnny comment.
Johnny over there going in.
Going to jail for a few days for letting the bitch know she was wrong. Damn, Johnny. You been showing out. You get your ass off that your face story.
You talking about that picture with his panties on and it was real heavy in the front.
Panties on.
Baby.
Over there trying to sword fight with
Hey Dallas the Don.
What's her name on Drag Race?
Hey Nicole, shout out to Nicole. She's here.
Who?
What's the woman name on Drag Race? On last Drag Race we like
Nigerian.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of lawyer fees and jails and all that kind of stuff like that and missing up faces, Deion Flores made a post the other day.
Oh God.
We're gonna put him back in the news because you made it.
No, ma'am, Angela, I'm not drinking that.
I'm gonna read it.
Oh
if only y'all know how much cheating and lies I put up with, I'm so glad this is all coming to a close. Sign them papers and never look back. I watched this man grow up, almost died twice over, and I still roll with him. Cheated with trans women, fat men, all just to win a pageant that he couldn't even successfully reign at. I spent so much time helping him find a job, getting charges dropped just to be played with. Anybody got lied to, we are not together. Y'all had me on all y'all topics and didn't even realize I was the victim. I got assaulted while being called from jail. I get a call from the guy, Darian Foy, that you've been cheating with. And even after this, boy still begging for dick. Wait, who begging for the dick? And that man still playing in my face. More power to both of you hoes. And I can say that with my chest because neither one of y'all can whoop me. And wait a minute. And y'all about to depends because the bitch bows be loose. Okay, listen.
Did we not see that name Darian Ford earlier?
We saw the name Darian Ford.
USA owner.
He's the owner of Mr. Day.
His name is in the news this week.
Yeah, his name is in the news this week. He did a good thing by raising the price of the contestant. So congratulations, Darian.
Congratulations, Darian.
And yeah, Deion made that post and then he took it down. And mind you, I woke up to the post. Once again, thank y'all so much, our point of viewers. I woke up to the post. And then no time after that, I see the post from Baxter And then Dion reshared it. Baxter say, now my memory serves me correctly. He don't like aggressive trans. Somebody lying. So is it just trans?
Come on, girl.
That goddamn Baxter. So then Dion say, I saw your mustard ass 1,000,000 times in Atlanta, and you didn't keep that same energy. I also watch you get out of the Uber with your ass hanging out. Bitch, you don't gotta use me for clickbait, big musty hoe, and that's the me. Okay. So Dion, you know, when all that was going on back then, and they were saying keep the same energy when you see me, this, that, and the other. Well, Dion, you saw Baxter getting out the car. Baxter didn't see Dion. So you supposed to say, hey, here for you to keep that energy, you know, if you want some smoke. But why do you continuously post stuff and then take it down? It's only up 5 minutes. It's only up 5 minutes. Do you just need to like vent right quick and like get that off your chest? But you put a whole lot out there, you know, with the loosening of the bowels. Okay, so that's what I don't understand when people get to breaking up and all that kind of stuff like that. Y'all go on social media and trying to read the person you broke up with and all the wrong that they have and personal stuff like that. Bitch, you was there. You stayed there through all of whatever went on with this person.
So you saying he like getting shitted on?
Regardless of where, evidently you stayed.
Oh.
You was there.
I talked to my child about that. He said that never happened.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but my thing is, and it probably never happened. But see, you mad and stuff, and you going to do this stuff, but it makes you look the damn fool.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you want to expose all this stuff about this person, but you was in love with that person, and you was dealing with all of that until that person does something to you. Now you want to expose it to the world that this is what this person does. But guess what? When you fat shaming, the fat boy winning. The fat boy winning. He got
But see,
some feedback somewhere.
Who was? Go ahead.
There's some feedback somewhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from.
It's gone.
Okay.
So,
It was the whole. It was the whole using the trans and the fat talk as something derogatory. And my thing is, if you're going to call somebody out, how come you just can't call that person out without trying to down talk somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's a lot of big boys with plenty of belly I would give the pussy to on any given day. So that's not a put down for me. You know what I mean? I just don't understand why people do that. If you've got your facts, state your facts and let it be what it can be. And it's just like you said, you know, if you did this year after year after year after year after year, then who's really looking crazy here? So because now that it's over, now you realize that it was, I don't know.
Yeah, she said,
So, for me,
someone you overlook their flaws, but to tell the world after it makes you look so. How can you defend that? You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Truth be told, you're hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's my thing. I think that it comes from a place of hurt. I think that it seems like this person still has really deep feelings for.
So no, Corey.
So you know, hurt people say things, and I don't know.
And so you think, you know, by you making this post that that's going to hurt him, but what does that make you look like though?
But you know what? Sometimes you just want people to feel as bad as you do. And sometimes you will speak out in the moment, and that's why he take it down, because he do think about it. I think he has great love for this baby, because this ain't the first time they've been in the news, and this is not the first time he made a post about them not being together, being cheated on. What I hate for him is for him that he thinks so little of himself that he has to keep taking someone back that constantly disrespects and cheats on him, if this the case. I hate that he feels so lowly about himself. And because he know that he's accepting less than what his standard is, so now he needs to make him look bad so that he can fit in the same space that his standards was.
And he thinking since since he allegedly fucking trans women and fat men, that's he look better than that. He's better than that. So you think you better than a trans woman or a fat man, but evidently not, because they had your name.
No, I don't even think he meant to make fat people or trans women look bad.
Because he always do. He always do. Even when he read me, before we even talked about the show, the first thing he want to call me is all kind of fat bitches and stuff. And then when he read Baxter, the first thing you want to go to is the fat thing. When you read Darian, first thing you want to say is fat. Okay. When you talked about the stuff with the trans women, you fucking trans women, like that's nasty.
Yeah. And that's exactly the point, Trent. I'll let you get to your point. I'm sorry. And that's exactly the point, is that to make him look bad, you're saying you're so nasty that you fuck with trans women and fat people. So it was meant to make, and it may not even necessarily have been towards trans people or fat people, but you use that as a tool of slander towards somebody. So then other people be like, oh, you mess with trans people? Oh, you nasty. That was the point.
Yeah.
That was the point. Or the other person looked worse because you sunk so low that you mess with a trans person and a fat person.
And also, what if you trying to make him look like a liar too? Because he has said that y'all my sis. I don't want none of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think, y'all, okay, the Darian boy. And then the other time.
They said Darian
he's not. Yeah, he's not. And then the other trans person, he was speaking in regard to the situation with Giselle. So I think he was talking about the two people that he was connected to.
Regardless of that, you should have said their name.
So him and Giselle was messing around?
Well, that whole thing from last year around the time.
Oh.
If they did, so what? Maybe she had great cock. I mean, or whatever she was serving. I mean, whatever it is.
Just like when he said something about trans women and stuff, we said, well, no, you categorized everybody as a whole. If you're talking about certain people, list them out. You say Darian's name, call everybody out.
He hurts him.
And Trent, and it's okay to be hurt, but you can be hurt without putting other people down. That's and then true. Go talk and call the person you're hurt by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leave other people out of it. And that's that's the downfall of social media. It just gives people permission to do these things that in essence, you're not really hurting the other person because that other person is sitting back laughing at you. And then, and as you're trying to detract people from that individual, I bet y'all, whoever he was talking about, y'all said, I think it was Yahim or whatever, it's making his, probably his inbox was probably full all day long.
Well, shout out to Yahim, because he's handling this very well. He hasn't posted anything but positive things. So shout out to him for rising even above that occasion, because I'm sure he will have love for Yahim to post something too, so he can go back and forth. But I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna tell you why I don't take anything personal. And I got a big back too, so I could be the fat boy you're talking about too. I don't know. But listen, I don't take it personal. A lot of times we take things personal, people say about other people. I don't take it personal. That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? If he feel like that about trans or fat people, that's his preference. That's what I'm not taking that personal. That's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? So he don't speak for everybody. He's only speaking for himself.
And I get that, but it's just you just get tired of people doing stuff like that, because this is stuff that people who are heavy, people who are trans, people who are whatever the case may be, these are things that we have to deal with every day. And we're just tired of being used as a way for people to put folks down. That's what we're sick of. It just gets to the point to where it's just like, there's probably so many other things that are true about your relationship that you could use to hurt this person if that's what you want to do, but leave other people out of it. That's just
like, because you're not going to make it seem like it's nasty to have me. And I might have lost weight, but bitch, I was a fat person. You know, still fat.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're not making it to have me. Now, because you went to the gym and you got a little peck here and there. But guess fine. Y'all almost made me say so. I was gonna put some personal stuff, but I'm not. But okay, yeah. So you're just not gonna say me.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I took it a different way, and I mean, he's talked about my child, so of course, me and my child talked about it. But I just think the correlation of using those things. He was hurt in the moment, and he said those things that related to individual people instead of saying their names to me. I didn't take it as a dig.
Well, yeah, but you wanted to put your forename out there, so you should have put everybody else's name out there.
You know, it's if somebody said something, they say this black ass person, I can be, if I feel like I'm dark or have insecurities around, people call me black ass person, that might be sensitive to me. But people call names all the time when they are reading people. And I think those people who take offense to it are targeted by those words.
Yeah, I just think he wants to make Yaheen feel bad and look bad. I think that was his main objective. But that did get in the cross lines of kind of berating larger people and trans community. I get that. I get how you could feel like that. But I just really think that's his personal shit.
Yeah.
Because it must feel bad to go to the gym every day and work out 5 days a week, and then he go fuck with somebody with a spare tire around their waist. That'll hurt my feelings too. Because why I'm in this gym for all day long working on my
fitness. You look good for yourself, not for him.
And I could have had a good.
You for yourself anyway, for your gratification, not for your man. For yourself. But speaking of Yaheen, congratulations to Yaheen. He works at Starbucks. You know, on a lighter note, he works at Starbucks and he reached out to his job. He's only been there for 2 months. He said, I want to say thank you to my job, Starbucks. I've been here for 2.5 months and my job has genuinely accepted me for who I am. My auntie Stasha has her charity event every year, and last year I fell in love with the event and wanted to support it. But I knew I couldn't be there. I want to do something that would mean something and still show my support. Thank you, Starbucks, for trusting me as well as supporting the LGBTQIA community in the many ways that you do. I hope everyone who was there at the event last night received a cup from us. There's many more things to come from myself and Starbucks to give back to the LGBTQIA community. And it's a little video that I'm going to show that he sent to Stasha.
So, you know what? And then yesterday when we talked, when we was talking yesterday, he asked me, did I get a cup? And I'm like, I feel some type of way I didn't get a cup. I didn't know it was cups.
I saw Amaya post one, and I saw Savion posted his, and I did not know, like, you know, he had sent everybody one. I didn't know what that was until I talked to him myself, and so I'm glad that he's done that with Starbucks, and Starbucks is a great place they do support the LGBTQIA community. They really do. So congratulations to him and starting whatever the charity is that he is starting over there at Starbucks to give back, and I hope everybody got them. And even beyond ruling the universe, he's still giving back to his community. So congratulations to Yaheem.
Congratulations, Yaheem.
If a motherfucker try to take you down, you still rising up. I'm here for you, nephew. So congratulations to you. And I need a cup, so bring me a cup. Oh, and speaking of Yaheem, we're starting a new showcase here in Houston, and it's called The Dollhouse. And myself is on the show. It's ran by DC Iman and Malaysia. And Yaheem is also our handsome Ken doll. And it's Amanda Nicole, Olivia Dele, Valencia, St. James. So if you're ever in Houston, it's once a month in Houston. This is the new Houston's Dollhouse. And there you have it. So shout out to Yaheem. He's doing good things and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. Ooh.
Squeeze your fat ass out this mailbox thing, bitch. I know that hoe in here.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Kiss me if yes. Am I pretty? Am I pretty? Kiss me if yes. Benji, am I pretty? Kiss me if yes.
Here come Debo. Who? Debo.
Tuck mine in. What's up, y'all?
And today we're doing stair sledding. Let's go.
When he pulling up in his double cup, I have a grown man stuck, throwing up. I try to
Them the same jeans old girl had on yesterday at the party. Look, they think don't nobody know all they did was switch pants. Look, I bet they musty. Girl, that's a cute top you got on. I was gonna wear mine, but I felt bloated today, girl. I know what you talking about. I was feeling like that Thursday, remember? Mm-hmm.
Samaj.
Ma'am.
What are you doing?
Washing dishes. I ain't taking a picture of me.
I'm not taking a picture of you, but you making a mess. You got water everywhere.
You got shoes on, though?
I got shoes on, though. What that mean?
So, go there and clean up.
Oh, man, nah. If I tell you, I love you, so cute. Let me put it up. I got real.
Neil, what you eating?
Laffy Taffy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, collectively love them, child. Oh. We love them, period. So it's time for our general topics. These topics here is a kiki. I tell you. Today we had I had sent y'all something in the group. It was so funny. And then I looked at the list of stuff we was gonna talk about tonight, and it was one of the topics on the show, on the topic. So I'm not gonna go into that one, but it's gonna come, and y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. So yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, though, where do you think discrimination ranks within our gay community? Trent?
Oh, is that a 10? Is that a 10? Especially because I always say that the LGBTQ is not one unit. Mm-hmm. Every letter is its own person, its own identity, and its own group. And everybody sticks to their group for the most part. So they're going to ride for their group no matter what, right, wrong, or indifferent. They're going to ride for their group. So we do have discrimination on all levels. It's if you're not thin enough, if your teeth not straight, if you're not, it's so many things people discriminate against. And I don't think that's ever going to go away. As long as judgment is around and as long as people set the standard of what it is to be, and it comes from this too. People not loving themselves enough to say, hey, I am enough in this current state. Do I got some things I want to work on? Yes, but I don't have to give in to your demands or your ideals of who I should be, how I should be, and when I should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a follow culture too that we live in too.
Oh my
in the gay community. We follow everything we see, whatever the trend is, you know, and that's just what, if one girl get her nose done, 10 girls get their nose done. If this girl get bigger boobs, this girl get bigger boobs. You know, it's just so much we got to get past, and not this lifetime though. It's not going to happen this lifetime, because people, like, life is like that. They keep us, we got poor, middle class, and rich, okay? All those people operate different, and they stay in their own lane, because that's how they operate. So as long as we got this hierarchy ideal of the world, we'll always be separated, we'll always be different, and we'll always be looked down at for something at some point, at some given time.
I totally agree. And we just sat up and talked about, like you said, everybody's gonna stand with their own group, and there's some type of discrimination in there. And what that was discrimination in Deion's post. And like you said, it's always a discrimination against trans women. It was discrimination against fat men. You know, so like you said, it's gonna always be some type of discrimination in our community. Dominique?
Yeah, I totally agree with everything that, and Trent and I have these conversations actually outside of this all the time. And we talked about this, and, you know, the subject about trans women and all of the silicone injections and all that stuff, which I have had. And we talked about what has caused this to be the case, and why even in you know, what we know about silicone injections, why people keep wanting to risk their lives even to this day. And it's because of what we face trying to ascend to this place of perfection that the gay community demands of the people within the community. And so it is so prevalent that people feel like, you know what, it's worth it for me to risk my life just one more time, just to look perfect, so these people can accept me. Yeah. And I say it all the time that the most discrimination that I've ever faced as a Black trans woman has come from the gay community. And that's a fact. That is a fact for me.
Wow.
That has been the fact, and that has been the source of a lot of depression for me. I've talked to you guys in our group about, you know, really bad thoughts of suicide, because when I first began to transition, I was always felt that I would never be pretty as this group of people, or I would never be as successful as this group of people. And I took that and I absorbed that, and it put me into such a bad place of depression that I felt that I needed to end my life, because I didn't feel that I could, you know, achieve this level of perfection that I felt that I needed to have to be loved by a community that I felt that should understand me before anybody else did. So yeah, so I totally agree, and it's there. Not only, you know, the racial discrimination, but there's even misogyny within the gay community. There's the socioeconomic discrimination within the gay community. And it's really sad that the one place that you should be able to go for protection is the one place that always pushes you out of the rain under the so-called LGBTQIA plus umbrella.
And do you all realize, like, when something happens, like, and I hate to say it, but like when the shooting happens at the clubs and all that kind of stuff like that, and they always say this is the place that we can go to feel safe, and we always should have this safe haven at this particular place, you know, and clubbing and all that kind of stuff like that. But you know, there's still that going on, like you said, because there's other stuff going on within that safe place. You know what I'm saying? That is hurting our people, which is the discrimination within ourselves. Neil, what you think?
Oof. Oof. Okay. In truth pageant mode, can you repeat the question for me?
On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rank discrimination within the gay community?
Oh, yeah, a 10. I would say a 10. I discriminate. Well, I know I have. I think a lot of people do, and not really gay versus lesbian versus trans versus. I think people just gravitate to those people that are similar to them. Even with gay boys, you have certain gay boys who, if they are pageant boys, they kind of gravitate to each other. If you have gay boys that are professionals or college graduates, they kind of gravitate to each other. They do their own thing. If you have, I mean, you have pockets of different communities that they think that, you know, they just gravitate towards each other, and they might look at another group differently. So I definitely think I think everybody discriminates on some level, not even outside of the gay community. I just think everybody discriminates.
Seymour Chilton asks, do you think discrimination is taught in the church? It can be. It can be. It can be, but you know, I don't think it's taught to everybody in the church.
And then, then in those instances, I think it's more so you're taught how to be. Oh, am I on mute?
No,
but I think that, you know, when it comes to the church, it's more so you're being taught how to be judgmental.
That's what I'm saying, judgmental.
As opposed to discriminate, you're just taught how to look down on people because they're not a certain way or because their walk is not your walk.
Mm-hmm.
Or you feel that your place in Christianity is so much different from somebody else's, so I can look down on you because you used to be a prostitute. I never did that. So I think it's more of a judgmental type thing as opposed to discrimination.
Yeah, and people are judgmental, and people, I mean,
which leads to them discriminating, right?
Yes, but you know, I think people do a lot of things and go through a lot of things to reach this plateau they want to be at, just to be normal with everybody else. People do things to stand out, to be on a pedestal.
True, T.
So I don't think people.
What you say?
I'm saying people achieve things so they can stand out, so they can be on a pedestal. So I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody feeling like I'm on a pedestal. If you did your thing and you've accomplished these things, feel good about yourself. Shit, it don't bother me.
Corey say, but don't confuse segregation for discrimination, because indeed there is a difference.
It's a difference, but it's still walking by each other though. You know what I'm saying? Because if you segregated, you're being discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? Of some shortcoming that people feel like you have. You know, and it's how we value things and people anyway. Okay, so a beautiful girl gets away with stuff that a more not so attractive girl wouldn't. You know, look how we treat the girls in the community. If a pretty girl can wear a slip in a pageant, and it can be the ugliest shit you ever seen in your life, and she'll get 10s. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who worked just as hard or look even better in their clothes won't score that way. So you'll be discriminated because of that, because of brackets, because even growing up, some people may went to bad schools. Some people may have a chance to go to great schools. You know what I'm saying? People discriminate on you because your education level is not as high as theirs, you know, and it comes from not having an emotional intelligence to try to look at people where they are and understand life from their point of view, and not only thinking what you do is law, you know, because I might not have that experience. I might not know how to operate on that level, but does not mean I'm less than you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think enough we lift each other up in the community too, to get to where you need to be. That's why some people have it harder than others. But I tell you, even though you're discriminated against, if you keep going though, and you keep going, and you keep going, and you keep knocking at the door, sooner or later they gotta let you in. You know what I'm saying? You should be a part of what you need to be a part of.
Being discriminatory against someone or some group, and thinking less than is two different things to me. Like, I might not particularly like a group of people or like this, but I don't necessarily think less than.
Okay.
Why do y'all think people in the gay community is so quick to want to label somebody a friend of Dorothy and have them over the gay pride rainbow? Like when
what? Say it again, Chevelle.
She said a friend of Dorothy.
A friend of Dorothy. That's what it said.
Skipping down the yellow brick road.
Like when what's his name? August Alsina, they say August Alsina came out. Everybody was so proud, happy. They just really like jump on the bandwagon with the they belong to us now. Like for real, like when the gay people they be happy, Dorothy, Wizard of Oz, but that's a movie. That reminds you that that was very, so I know y'all black people was like, what?
Black people meaning me.
But you know what? That's a thing. Because like when you go on cruises, I went on a Carnival cruise.
Oh my goodness.
And so when they had like the LGBTQIA thing, it was called the Friends of Dorothy meeting or whatever they called. So that meant it was for the gay people.
I didn't know they was gay. I got it now.
Yeah, like the friend of Dorothy.
Corey Tom, you mean like Rose, Blanche, and Sophia?
If I tell you when I got the topic, I had fell out laughing, and I said I'm leaving it just like that because I know that Trent and Neil gonna be like, huh?
Yeah. Read that again.
And Coco even talking about, girl, one more time.
That means that you are swinging a glitter purse, honey. That's what.
Why are people in the gay community so quick to want to label somebody a friend of Dorothy and have them over the gay pride rainbow?
Trent, you see how quickly she discriminated against us?
What?
I said, y'all be taking
y'all wasn't gonna know who a friend of Dorothy was. I knew y'all wasn't gonna know who it was. Not what that meant.
I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. That was a true assessment. That was I did not know.
Even when I heard it, I was like, huh? Oh, okay.
Friend of Dorothy.
So, but just like
I'll be over it when people do that though. I'll be really over it when people do that. I'll be like,
baby, everybody, like when they said August Alsina came out, everybody was so happy. And I think
it was all over the
we have a trans and it's okay, or something going to change because they're gay now. They're in the family way or whatever y'all want to call it. I don't get it.
You know what it is too, though? I think that all minorities are always looking for a savior. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to say, okay, it's cool to be gay. If somebody like August came out, like, oh, okay, it ain't so bad after all, or something like that, to make us feel like we're right for feeling the way we feel. But I don't think that we don't understand that we don't need people to make us feel right about who we are. This is who we are. This it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no more to it. We're beautiful. We're smart. We're educated. And listen.
Oh, bitch, we are here.
Listen, we are an asset to the world. We make the world beautiful. No one designs like us. No one does hair like us. No one do makeup like us. We have contributed so much, to the fashion world, all these different worlds. And I don't even think that we realize that we're enough. If the straight looking man don't come out as gay, or if the celebrity don't never say, hey, I'm gay and I'm with y'all. We still are fucking enough.
Yeah.
And we don't need no savior. We got enough in ourselves,
And you know what? And it's enough gays already. I be wanting some of these gays to leave Atlanta. I mean, it's so many goddamn gays. I mean, they get on my damn nerves too.
I'm so sick of sisters. I don't know what to do.
Oh, she just said,
she shows
What happened?
No, I was laughing at you because I remember that clip you played when she said that.
I don't know.
She did say that. Oh, I'm sick of sisters.
So, what is this?
You just said Louise Patterson funeral. I thought that lady was dead.
When a gay man sleeps with a trans male, he is still gay because they say trans men are men. When a straight man sleeps with a trans woman, he is called gay. Why is that?
You said when a gay boy sleep with a trans man, he's still gay?
Yeah, they don't call him straight. They don't call him bisexual. But because they think that trans men are men.
Okay.
So when a straight man sleeps with one of us, they label him as gay. Why y'all think that?
Well, I label all of them as bisexual. That's what I would label them.
Because it's more sexual than lifestyle, right?
Yeah, but it's just a double standard.
It is a double standard.
For me, that's a double standard, which is just goes for, which kind of relates back to that whole discriminatory thing.
Yeah.
That it's okay for you to be what you are, even though you're dating or having sex with someone that's trans, but since it's us,
we're women, so why is it different for us?
But let me ask you something. This is what I want to ask trans girl, because I've always been confused about how y'all even feel about this. And this is a great time for y'all to clear this up for me. How do you as trans women identify? Do y'all identify gay or straight?
Well, I don't think, first of all, I identify as a heterosexual woman as my everyday life. What I do in my bedroom is none of your business. That does not label me as what I do in my bedroom does not label me as a person. I live my life as a woman. My job is to be a drag queen.
But it's gay women. They call them lesbians, I think.
Yeah, it's some gay women they call lesbians. I don't like women. I like men.
But what I'm saying is by trans people being under the gay moniker. Do you don't consider?
No, because they got their own T. They're not under that. They're under the gay. They LGBT.
I know, but the LGBT and QIA, all that's considered a gay thing, right? Or no? Help me out.
Okay, I don't know. They lesbian, gay, bisexual, straight acting, looking for the same.
But my thing is that what difference does it make?
Yeah.
Because however that male, however he sees himself,
okay,
and how he sees that trans woman that he's sleeping with, why can't it just be what it is?
That's what I'm saying.
Why does he have to be labeled as gay just because he's sleeping with a woman that has something extra to offer?
Well, let's
there are, and then if somebody had said something that has to do with the penetration or whatever. But there are straight men who have never slept with a gay man, and they have not slept with a trans woman, but they like their women to put dildos and stuff in their butts.
They peg them.
Well,
that's a dick she can take off and put back in the drawer. What I'm saying is,
Smack say, where's it? So if a gay man sleeps with a trans woman, what is he? But you know what it is? He like the girls. The
reason why
because he like trans women. And now he ain't no trans so he just like the girls. Yeah.
You know what I think though? Go ahead.
You can go, Trent.
I think the problem is we putting a bad connotation on the word gay. So what if a man is considered gay for sleeping with a trans woman? Okay, we all operate under this umbrella. What's wrong with him being gay? I think that's the biggest problem. The word gay, in that instance, is used as a bad thing. Because a straight man don't want to identify like that.
Is labeling somebody for what they like sexually.
Well, the thing is, when people label trans women when they sleep with certain things, everybody gets labeled because people don't mind saying, "Oh, you're a bottom, you're a bottom." They'll call a butch queen a bottom in a minute. And so if I can call a butch queen a bottom and people can call a butch queen a bottom, I can call a trans girl a top or XYZ. Or a trans man a bottom, because a lot of them
they shame bottoms, but somebody got to do it.
You know what? That's the truth. It got to get done.
Yeah. Somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here ain't a top. Now,
Listen.
That's the thing. Everybody want to claim they're a top. Everybody is not a top.
Do what you feel. Do what feel good to your booty and your dick. Do what feel good to it. If you like to get your hole punished, bend over that motherfucker. Get woe out. If you like to get fucked, bend a motherfucker over and do what you got to do. Do what you love. Let it feel good to you. Who cares? It's just
you know what? But I don't like what grinds my gears is the girls. I'm saying the girls, the trans girls who be around here talking about they want to fuck this person and fuck this person, but then you ask me to carry your bags out of a show, bitch. I'm a bottom. I'm a woman.
You don't carry her bag. Have her to carry yours. Have her to carry yours.
He ain't got none.
I ain't got my bags.
He ain't got none.
And that's why I carry nobody's bags.
I mean, but what does her sexual what she prefers to do in the bedroom have to do with her being a woman, though?
You got more energy than me.
But I thought you did it all.
I ain't doing this.
I thought you did it all.
Yes, it is, Timothy.
I do it all.
Pleasure.
Oh my God. So I saw this post the other day, and it said, "Let's have a serious discussion. How long should sex last?" Oh, baby, they was talking about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Somebody said 3 hours. I say, bitch, what you doing? And they said, somebody else coming, what's going on? Like, so how long do y'all think like sex should last?
Foreplay included, or just the actual?
Like foreplay included.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this story.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you this story. So I was Miss America, right? And so I went down to Corpus Christi to do a booking down there. And oh my God, I cannot remember her name. But anyway, she lives down in Corpus Christi. She was the show hostess there. So it was my birthday. And she goes, "Oh, I'm going to hook you up with this guy." He was this Dominican guy. Beautiful. Oh, so amazing. So anyway, girl, listen. We get back from the show to my hotel. It's probably like midnight. We did it so many times. It was like 4:00 in the morning.
Yes,
and I'm talking about he came every time.
Yes.
After he finished one session, he was ready to put it back in and go again. Girl, I had never felt so wore out.
Well, you just on the plane every the next day.
Girl, what's her name? Her name is Erin. Her name is Erin. Erin Davis. Erin Davis is the one.
I know that's what it was, Erin Davis.
Erin Davis. And I was like, and so so after the third time, I was like going, you start to get a little raw. And I was like, okay, this is not fun.
How raw was it? How raw was it, girl?
Ooh, child. Honey, it was like somebody had cut some fresh beef at the butcher shop. I was so...
What does that mean?
And a pot of soup, baby.
It was red. Oh, she was crying. I was like
that used to be.
But I couldn't give in and be like, "Oh no, I can't take no more." I just kept letting him go at it.
Nia, how long? Oh, Lord, I don't even know why. Nia, how long? Ooh, I don't even know. With like, okay, Nia, how long should sex last? In your point,
it depends on the position that I'm doing for the night. If I am,
like your label.
If I want to top somebody, at least 30 minutes.
That's it.
Well, yeah. I don't need to do a whole mini series with them. I don't need to watch a whole mini series.
Ooh, Lord. Ooh.
A mini series is 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes. But if I am the person that's getting gouged, 10 to 15 minutes.
What? Oh no! Oh no!
Right, so this is like with foreplay and everything.
No, this is actually once we start. Yes, like
okay.
Once we start and we going, because you gotta play coy with people. You don't want to know that you like do this all the time. So you like, ooh, it hurt. Hold on, slow down. Okay, go. And then when I get to that moment when I like exhale, it's like waiting to exhale, and then it's ready to start. At that point, it's 15 minutes.
You know what, Chevelle? I think it should last longer than Chandler's and that boy Budo. Let me tell you something.
Oh,
it definitely should. It definitely should. Now I agree. That wasn't long at all.
It wasn't long. But a good 30 minutes is, if it's somebody you like. It depends on how much you like this person. How, if you really, really want to have sex, y'all gonna have sex or y'all gonna make love. Now, don't be in there making love to people that you don't plan on like really, really being with. Go ahead and fuck and get on about your business.
Yeah.
Good 15 to 30 minutes. But if you're really just trying to put it down and you smoked a couple of blunts, you took an edible or something, you might be in there about an hour or more. It depends on the music and all that stuff,
That is 30 minutes.
And if you find somebody that can match your rhythm and y'all can really go, like you'll stay in there a minute. Yeah.
That's
stay in there.
That's
I
way
go
too
in,
long.
but when I go to the bottom, it's like Trent. Like after 10 minutes, I'm over it. Oh, okay. Come on, Christina.
Child,
Yeah,
get your U-Haul moving in.
Tantric sex is slow, meditative sex form of sex where the end goal is not orgasm but enjoying the sexual journey and sensations of the body. This can last for hours and hours.
But look, have y'all ever had sex on an E-pill or ecstasy pill?
Yes.
They say that's the best. I've never done it.
One.
Wait, Trent.
One. If I say it's oh
Trent,
yeah,
you are missing out on life.
oh yeah, it's
Really?
Music when you fuck, Christopher. Yes,
it's one. Son, what is you saying on here? Y'all don't pay no attention to my child. Son, get away from here.
What's your son name?
I ain't telling you.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I
was with somebody the other day.
Make you lose my train of thought and where I was supposed to go from here.
I was with somebody the other day, and we decided to do like a flip scenario.
What?
It was just so rough.
Your hole still hurt right now?
I mean, it was good, but then I'm like, he was enjoying. I'm like, bitch, put my leg down. This shit hurt.
Neil, shut the fuck up. Neil, what?
Put your leg down.
Oh my God, it hurt. I got arthritis in my hip. Ooh.
Yes, I'm like,
man, you funny as fuck.
Okay.
You funny as fuck.
But so I want to ask this last question because I saw something the other day. How do y'all feel about people when they have multiple parents in the community? Well, for me, I'm gonna say for me, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. You got your godparent or whatever. Okay, that's fine. But my thing is, everybody don't have to be in some type of relation to you. First of all, just because you like how somebody operates in their life or whatever, they're in your life. They don't have to have a label. They don't have to be auntie. They don't have to be this. Why just can't you be a friend of somebody? What happened to that? Everybody's not your auntie. Everybody's not your godmama. Everybody's not your cousin, uncle. Everybody. What happened to? That's my friend. I like her Bible, his Bible, or something like that. Everybody don't have to be there just because they're doing something in your life. Enriching something in your life. That does not mean that they have to become your parent.
That's right.
I absolutely
chose a parent.
hate it.
I do too, and you chose who you chose to be your parent for a reason. Now, maybe y'all might have lost some connection somewhere up in there, or whatever, but I'm sure y'all still connected somewhere. And if y'all have lost connection, oh well, But to have your parent and then you have this parent, oh, that's my drag mama.
But you know, some people have.
Oh, that's my
like do
all that kind of stuff. That's some crazy shit to me.
Some people be doing clout parents. They like, oh,
that too.
They clouting. So okay, you my mama this year, and then when somebody else bigger or hotter comes, then that's my mama. Then that's my daddy. That's my daddy.
I see that too. I see that.
It's so many clout chasers around here that it's like y'all are pathetic and like losers to me damn near. Look at me being discriminatory.
Yes, but let me play the devil's advocate or whoever advocate, the angels, whatever. A lot of gay people come from broken and tumultuous relationships with their parents and their family. A lot of people have been outcasted. I bet you pay attention to the people who have multiple family members. They have a need to have family at all times, at any cost, because they need to feel a family environment and setting almost everywhere they go. Because I bet you 9 times out of 10, at least 8, that these people who feel that way have no relationship really with their parents, or they had such a bad relationship and upbringing with their parents that they need someone to lean on. And it really do take a community. But I understand too that you don't have to make everybody your parent, everybody your auntie, but they need to feel a family at some capacity. So I think that happens too. It comes from a terrible place growing up, always been out there.
So
let me tell you, like in the 22 years
what you say, Neil?
I was like in the 22 years that I've been in Atlanta, I've had one gay father, which is Chris Vemon. Who took me to my first gay club, everything.
But you also was raised in a 2-family household too.
Yes, I was. And then I have one mother, which is Nicole. And Sasha Valentino used to call me mother, but she was Nicole's mother. Like people were, but I don't sit around here having multiple parents, and me and them fall out all the time, but I wouldn't trade them in for the world, because these are the people that I connected with 22 years ago, and they're going to be with me till the end of time. So, but these people, they fall out with their parents, and it's like, oh, bitch, I don't have no last name no more. Yeah.
I'm done with that. They have a need to want family and this, that, and other. Okay, you have a gay mama. And if you don't have a gay dad or whatever, or you have a gay dad and you might not have a gay mama, you have that's your family right there, because I'm sure you're not the only child to that person. So if that person do like, because with me, with my kids, I try to introduce my kids to each other, because I want them to have some type of camaraderie with each other. I want a sense of family. I try to have the stuff them come over to the house, even the ones that's out of town. That lives out of town. I try to introduce them, virtually to the ones that are here. Because these are your brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. This is your auntie. This is your family. This ain't just for show. This ain't no gay stuff, stuff like that. When something go on with you, we need to be there for you.
I don't like this gay mom and gay parent shit either, because bitch,
yours might be different.
No, I'm saying your parent says who your gay parent is. Your god parent is. These are just having god mamas and god dads.
That's true too.
Who picked that person? Who told you that was gonna be your god mama?
That's yes.
Rejects.
But I have 3 god kids, and I know why they chose me to be their godmother.
Were they ordained by their parents?
Well, later, basically, 2 of them, yes. 1 of them, no. But so and they talk to me about stuff that goes on with their mama, and I try to give them advice, to how to smooth things over with their mom when they do have problems with their mom. So but I'm not taking on a lot of games. But I think that everybody don't have to be your mama. Everybody don't have to be your auntie. Everybody don't have to be that. You can have a friend sometimes.
I hate when everybody's got to be somebody auntie. Everybody got to be some uncle, cousin, bro. I'm like, girl, y'all are not.
Martell, who is your old gay mama?
These queens kill me.
Dominique, you don't really have a lot of kids and stuff like that, do you?
I only have one child, which is Q. The others are actually straight.
Oh, okay. And yeah,
and we met through the like.
You're a baby of multiple parents.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel about that? Like, what was your reasoning for like having those multiple people?
For in the moment, I'll say that one served a purpose in a different way. And it was more so of a spiritual situation as opposed to the gay life situation for me. And there was a lot of growth that I needed, during that suicidal and depressive time. And that person really provided a lot of spiritual help in that moment for me. And so they became more so of a spiritual parent as opposed to a gay lifestyle parent.
Hey, what's really interesting about when like Toby and Nicole became my parents, I didn't meet neither of them through drag at all. That just like came on later. Like I just came to Atlanta and stayed with him one spring break when I was in college with like some friends, and we just connected and hit off each other to my first drag show, to my first gay club up here. And then when I moved to Atlanta, me and Nicole's roommate worked together, and we were just cool, like her and her roommate. And I would go over there, and then like we started hanging out. But I had no idea what like the whole family name meant, the hierarchy of names, and the like the pageants, and none of that stuff.
I never when Neil first started coming around, and I stayed at Nicole's house. It was doing Black Universe weekend, and Mon, was it Mon that was staying with her? Who was staying with her?
Mon. That's how I met her, through Mon.
Mon had to go to work. Nicole was leaving early, and you was coming to the house, and you took me to the pageant. And I said, "Well, you come to the pageant? I ain't going to that shit." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, thank you for dropping me off." I was like, "Oh, because I here pulled up to the door and like, okay." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, he
what pageant was it?
I thought
What pageant was it?
It was Black Universe. It was Black Universe weekend, and he didn't go. He left and dropped me off, and he went somewhere. So
and here he is, a promoter now.
Okay, a whole promoter.
Okay, but that does conclude our night for our point of view. We want to thank y'all so much. That's it, Jen. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. And if y'all need to advertise with us, please hit me up in my inbox or contact one of the panelists right here at Our Point of View. And we thank y'all so much for tuning in all the time and supporting us. Please go and support and click like, click share on YouTube, Shabelle Brooks 75. I want to thank everybody that sent me the cash apps. Those amazing cash apps, Jesus. I appreciate it. And
I can't wait to get to New Orleans this weekend and see all the people in New Orleans and have fun with them and drink with the people. Tara Lynn Fox, Paula, Valentina. I can't wait to get down there with them.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good time. Shout out to Taco and all of Paula and Yesha and Siberia, all the girls down there and guys in New Orleans. We will see y'all this weekend. Yes. Shout out to King and Queen Pageantry System, Flame Monroe, who always support our show. Shout out to you. And we'll see y'all next week. And with a victory.
Hopefully victorious.
Yes. Hopefully victorious. And for those of you who don't know, next week will be our winter season finale, and we will go on our holiday break, and we will be back in January after next week because we need a break too. All right, you guys, we love y'all for free. Thank y'all so much, and y'all have a blessed night. And y'all wish me good luck. And we still taking these cash ups too. I love y'all for free. We love y'all for free. Thank y'all so much. Great show, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ooh, honey, I gotta go.
Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. 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 I gotta. If I tell you the kids had came in and tuned in tonight, baby. Yes, they did, honey. I hope y'all got y'all juice, cause guess what, baby? I got mine. I can tell y'all one thing. Y'all better tune in next week, baby, for the next episode of the Boom Boom Show. I gotta go. Honey, I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. Baby. Woo, honey. I gotta go. 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 I gotta go.